degrees. You have to wear a suit every game.
I like that story. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 slot. Now here's Green. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. LeBron outside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pushing it up. Here's Nunn. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nunn's got his second bucket. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I got a chance to chat a little bit with Frank Vogel. He talked about the threat posed by Jimmy Butler, saying, it's incredible the work he's done to make himself such a well-rounded scorer. Kevin, they better be ready for the terror from Tomball, Texas. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Butler, following the miss by Anthony Davis.
That's the way Jimmy Butler takes it to the hole. Quickness, but with a lot of strength.
James outside. Green taking his time here. Passes it to Davis. They kick it out to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. Davis. It's good on the putback.
This is what you want from AD, to use his size and skill to cash in on second chance opportunities.
And here is Butler. Boy, he just disappeared against Charlotte, and they really needed him.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. James outside. Pass to Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. Over Butler. Trying to get open is Davis. Nunn grabs the board.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Now the Lakers on the break for 3. Caldwell Pope. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. And Davis can't get it to go. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Robinson passes to Nunn. Robinson against Green. Pass to Butler. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
The pass to Green. Now McGee. He kicks it to James. And the Lakers with another miss. The Heat leading by 6. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's Davis finishing it off.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Now, here's Green. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And that's going to be a treble. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. Look at the Heat. They've had a great season, and will look to extend that into the playoffs.
And you know, for the Heat, so much has gone right for them this season. They've needed some breaks to go their way, and it feels like they've gotten them all. Now they're poised for success in the playoffs.
This is when the real work starts. They've proven they can hang with any team in the league during the regular season. Pretty soon, they'll have to prove it all over again in the postseason.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Smitty, we know players are getting more nights off around this time of the year. How much did that occur when you were playing in the NBA?
Coaches and organizations really came up to guys when they see they were hurting. You didn't want them to play when they were injured. And then at the end of the season, Kevin, usually you looked and said, ooh, we have the number 6 seed locked up or whatever place locked up. And then that's when you start to get nights off. I don't remember doing it during game 20 and game 30 where guys started to get nights off.
And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in. Since the All-Star break, these guys have been on fire. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, these are your second-half scoring leaders. LeBron James second.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
The Heat leading by 4. Passes it to Robinson. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And that one, good.
A 3-and-D player. That break started by Danny Green's awareness on the defensive end, creating the turnover.
Kicks it to Butler. Over Caldwell Pope. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got his second bucket of the game to go. Lakers trail by 4. Outside, Green. Knocked loose. Butler with the ball. Now Green defending. And it's Butler with the jam.
Defensive ball.
Now, they went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with the win.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on, and in part it was because of their rebounding.
Here's Nunn following the basket by LeBron James. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Howard. Here's Caldwell Pope. They get it again, and it's Davis finishing it off.
He's so dangerous when pushing in transition. AD with the size, the athletic ability, the scoring ability. Terrific finish.
Here's Nunn. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. Robinson, that's good.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
LeBron passes to Davis. Back to James. Pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Davis has got 8 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Robinson against Green. Robinson dishes to Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Smitty, you talk about players who can just be vicious to the rim. Wow. Derrick Jones is on that list.
Yes, he can dunk the ball with so much force. You feel the building shake. So scary when he's coming down the paint to catch a pass because of his insane leaping ability.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Where you always have confidence in the Heat organization is at the top. Pat Riley with 9 championship rings as a player, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, and as a team president. He knows how to win from every perspective.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. Smith comes in for Caldwell Pope. Dion Waiters checked in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for James. Now here's Waiters. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Kuzma. Misses off the right iron. You're right, Steve. You look at Riley's career, most people are just looking to accomplish one of the things he's done.
Kevin, he has a great mind. He's incredibly driven. He understands how to motivate people, and he understands what's important to focus on.
Here's Smith. The Heat getting the bucket. Pass to Caruso. Kuzma outside. Now here's Waiters. He's guarded closely. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Goran Dragic. He's really producing here second half of the season. He's right around 17 points a night, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Goran Dragic has developed that beautiful teardrop, making himself a more versatile scorer.
Now here's Waiters, guarded closely. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Heat take it the other way. Right side, Dragic. 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. The pass to Olynyk. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Markieff Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 8-point game.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Caruso. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Waiters. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Miami leading by 8. Crowder kicks to Dragic. Passes it to Olynyk. Back to Iguodala. And he banks in the layup.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Crowder against Waiters. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Crowder. Iguodala, the pass to Dragic. Over to the left wing. Hero off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. You learn about Jimmy Butler, a difficult journey to where he is now. But one thing always got him through.
Basketball. That's that. It always took my mind off everything. It always made me smile. I had no cares in the world when I was shooting.
Boy, you hear that so often, don't you, Greg? Between those lines can be an escape from the outside world.
And in the end, Butler's obsession became his escape. Maybe why he remained so devoted to the game.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Smith. Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Caruso in at the 1. Rocket 6. There's Dragic with the 3, and no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played, and that one's good, Caruso.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Rockets the pass to Leonard. Crowder against Kuzma. Second chance shot, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
And, you know, Smitty, just a wall of muscle. Jay Crowder, one of those power wings that seems every team is looking for these days.
Yeah, he's able to straddle that line between perimeter and interior play. His versatility and competitive will set him apart.
First one falls for him. You know, Smitty, NBA referees, officials now have a presence on social media that's aiming at educating fans on calls and why they're made.
Yes, and I love it, Kevin. If you have these demos and talk about plays and games and situations that you're educating fans, it's just that fans look at it when these referees, who are human, miss calls, and then they want to re-show these plays that they missed. We still got to understand they're human and they're going to miss some calls.
Well said, Steve. Raiders no luck. Looking at Miami, they want to turn it around after the loss to Charlotte. Crowder against Smith from the baseline. Crowder with another miss.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And when you give Kuzma that shot, he is going to let it fly. He is so confident in his mid-range.
Iguodala kicks to Dragic. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bounce pass from Waiters. No good. And it's Miami the other way. On the wing, Iguodala, covered by Smith. Dragic dishes to Iguodala. Outside Crowder. Miami no good on that time either. Lakers trail by 8. Smith outside. Waiters surveying the D. Butler, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Alex Caruso. It's Davis on the wing, defended by Butler. 5 on the clock. James, the pass to Davis. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade, confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
They throw good, Davis.
You know, perimeter scoring more important than ever. However, Anthony Davis, an elite scorer who still gets it done inside.
And Miami making a change here. Nunn's checked in. Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Good on both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Nunn. James covering. Nunn can't get it to fall. And you look at the top scorers in the league, not too many players 6'11" or taller.
Anthony Davis, the Greek Freak, and Karl Anthony Towns, the common thread, they can score facing the basket. All three franchise players.
Here's Nunn, following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nunn can't get it to fall.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. And here are the Heat now after Markieff Morris's miss. Here's Nunn. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Heat have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
First free throw is good. See, there are certain players, as we know, who can really back you up and get you on your heels, and then they hit the brakes and they hit you with a pull-up jumper. Very tough to defend.
Kevin, you said it best. Being able to hit the brakes and stop on a dime, I think is James Harden, Steph Curry, C.J. McCollum, Kyrie Irving. Those are some of those names where guys can go in fast pace, fast motion, then stop and pull up and be on balance and knock down the shot.
It's deflected. Outside Robinson. Butler in the corner over Caldwell Pope, and Butler gets it to go on the assist by Robinson. That's now 8 points for Butler.
When Butler's not challenging at the rim, this is the next best thing. Does a lot of his damage from the mid-range.
Now here's Davis. 26 points for him last game against Houston.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Here is Davis. 6-point game.
He's in that AD rhythm. Defensively, you need to try and deny him the ball. He's too hot.
Here's Nunn. He has 6. Trying to get open is Adebayo. LeBron with some nice D. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Shot from free throw range. Rebound by Butler. The Heat leading by 4. Right side Robinson. Inside. Out left to the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. A deep three from Butler. A rebound by the Lakers. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
LeBron James on the wing. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
And he also controlled the backcourt as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
And it's Butler missing. Lakers trail by 4. Caldwell Pope with it. It's blocked. Butler feeling out of it. Pass to Nunn. Back to Butler. Great D that time from James.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter. You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Here's Nunn. He's got 6. Down low, here's Silva. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
James. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Miami's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you look at Jimmy Butler. He's about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
Two shot.
Free throw, good Butler.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so Butler nails both of them. And great, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
And Davis can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 4. Outside Butler. The pass to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
I love how Jimmy Butler let the play develop, how he's learned to trust his vision.
Waiters passes to McGee. This is to James. Poked away. It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Hero, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game. As soon as you give him any room whatsoever, he is always looking to attack and make you pay.
Stolen by Waiters. And the Lakers with another turnover here. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And you know, for the Lakers, they're well above the position they were expected to be in at this stage. Now the question becomes, can they keep it up in the playoffs?
Yeah, it's a whole different ball game in the postseason. And to be honest, I'm not quite sure how well suited they are for playoff basketball, but we'll find out soon enough.
Good on the bucket. McGee's got his first points in this one.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Adebayo kicks to Dragic. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Adebayo throws it down.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
James against Dragic. Now here's LeBron. Waiters outside. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Miami Heat with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Miami did not hesitate to set the pace. They launched into a 6-0 run with an impressive effort on both ends of the floor. After a solid quarter of play, they held a 10-point lead. The second quarter wasn't as kind to them, but they still fought through some mistakes to have a 6-point cushion at the half. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
Well, it was the Jimmy Butler highlight reel. Some spectacular plays, made tough shots, superstar production from him at the first half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Jones is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Nunn in at the 1. And here is Butler following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
Kept alive, a second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Davis has got 16 points.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played, and it goes down 2 points. He's got 8.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
James, the pass to McGee. Pass to Davis. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Friday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And for their matchup with the Bucks, I think this squad has the confidence that they can play to their strengths against them. And even though they're going after the #1 team right now in our league, they feel they can get the W.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Here's Butler, and Davis sends it back.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Outside Robinson, pass to Nunn. Shot clock at 5. Robinson for 3. And James pulls it down.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here. Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Crowder comes in for Jones, and it's Iguodala in for Jimmy Butler. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Adebayo kicks to Robinson. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
With a shot like that, AD has completely redefined what we expect out of a power forward.
Here's Nunn. 8 points for him. Will it go? And that one is good. Nunn's got 10.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here is Davis. 18 points for him. Jay Crowder pulls it in. The Heat trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Robinson passes to Nunn. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Caruso. And he uses the glass on the layup. Caruso's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
From 10 feet out, Nunn can't get it to fall. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 16-4 run. James looking around. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Robinson passes to Nunn. To the middle. Pass to Iguodala. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Superior muscle from Iggy on that possession there. Just a stellar job using his girth.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I could step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my era shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
Both teams deciding to change it up. While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. The Lakers second.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Now Smith still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fades back. Kuzma can't get it to go.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Here's Nunn. He's got 10. 6 on the shot clock. And the wide open shot from Crowder. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 6. Here's Nunn. To the inside, Leonard, and the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got his first points of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Morris passes to Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And let's review some numbers for Crowder. He's averaging 10 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the calls.
Free throw good, Smith.
You know how accurate JR is from 3. That's how relatively inaccurate he can be from the line sometimes.
Waiters, he's checked in for the Lakers. Both free throws good from Smith. The Heat trail by 6. Dragic the pass to Crowder. Dragic with it, picked up by Kuzma. No good from Dragic.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
There's the pass to Smith. Waiters outside. Shoots over Crowder. Almost, but it rolls out. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. Dragic the pass to Hero. Fires at the elbow. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Out to Kuzma. Back to Smith. Passes to Kuzma. There's the 3. Smith, no good. The Heat trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Waiters gets a wide open look. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Dragic the pass to Hero. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Leonard trying to break free. That shot no good. Good work defensively by Morris.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass. And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets. And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple, shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Now here's Waiters. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. The Lakers also changing it up. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Morris. And it's Green in for Smith. Now here's Green. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
1:05 left in the 3rd quarter. Dragic the pass to Hero. Kuzma against Butler. Over Waiters. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Dragic.
And we see this a lot with Goran, using his size and craftiness to finish inside.
Now here's Howard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That went on Olynyk.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Two shots.
That free throw, no good.
And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
Jones checked in for Myers Leonard. That's off as well, so he misses both. The Heat trail by 5. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Caldwell Pope.
A quick, good shot here, and they can go 2 for 1.
Trying to squeeze out every extra possession, but they have to work fast.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here's Dragic, following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Over Caldwell Pope. Here's Butler, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
What you have with Jimmy Butler is a guy who can guard 1 through 4, and sometimes even the 5.
And so Butler nails both of them. Lakers leading by 5. It's stolen by Dragic. And Jones has it in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 3rd assist on the night. From deep 3-point range, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Lakers lead by 2. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. James, the bounce pass. Pass to Davis. And he makes good on the layup. Davis has got 20.
Playing inside out, AD is the guy to do it with. Tremendous accuracy in the paint.
Butler against Kuzma. That one a little long. The Lakers in the lead. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Adebayo is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Robinson is subbed in for Hero. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. McGee's checked in.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
James against Dragic. The shot misses. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Green against Robinson. LeBron passes to Davis. The baseline J. And again, the Lakers no good. The Heat trail by 4. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Jones.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. On the wing, James. And yes, it's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
He'd have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Robinson dishes to Dragic. Looking to get back on track here, and he lays it up and in.
You know, Goran Dragic has a tight handle. Really allows him to get anywhere on the court he needs to be.
Loads it up for Davis.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Butler. McGee with the block. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Green. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now the pass to Dragic. Back to Robinson. 6 to shoot. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Those are the plays Davis is capable of making. Much more confident and stronger than what he was when he came into this league.
The Heat making a switch here. Nunn's checked in.
Shooting 1.
One of the most productive all-around players in the game. AD has already accomplished a lot individually. Next, winning.
Nunn passes to Butler. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's the Lakers on the break. A floater, and Caldwell Pope lays it in.
And good touch there on the floater. A shot KCP is adding to his arsenal.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Butler against Caldwell Pope. They need this. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Davis throws it down.
AD could have laid that one up, but that's not the statement he just made.
Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Timeout called, the Heat. Well, we see these sponsorship patches on these uniforms now, Steve. This is the 3rd and final year of the test run. I think it's here to stay. What do you think?
I do too. I think the numbers have also coincided that it's here to stay. I think also the revenue. I think people love it, and I think the sponsorship helps.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Now, here's Butler over Davis. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Butler.
You can see the confidence from Jimmy Butler. Does not hesitate for a second to knock these down.
James kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Green. And here's Caldwell Pope. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, and Caldwell Pope pretty effective in that pick and roll.
He'd have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Nunn. They shoot again. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
One shot.
Lakers leading by 9. Green, the pass to McGee. The dish to LeBron.
I mean, LeBron is blessed with every physical advantage. I don't know how you stop him without fouling.
Two shot.
Free throw good, James.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
He's off on the second. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Robinson passes to Nunn. To the middle. The kick outside to Butler. Fires from deep. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Nunn passes to Butler. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's Butler missing. Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Green. Trying to get open as Davis. They get it back.
It's not just the size of AD, it's the quickness. Allows him to beat defenders in traffic, forcing fouls.
Two shot.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Davis.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Nunn passes to Butler. Puts up a three. That shot missing. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
It's good. And it's 9 points for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Nunn passes to Butler. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
LeBron outside. Outside, Green. Pass to Davis. Got a piece of it. Here's Butler. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
James, the pass to Davis. Back to James. And they double up James. Green kicks to Caldwell-Pope. LeBron James on the wing. No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's James. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. And the Lakers get it back. Another shot. Basket good. And that's now 35 points for Davis.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Pass to James. Outside, Green. Hands it from downtown.
Timeout.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first two games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Davis.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
A lot of people think, Steve, there are 3 factors necessary to achieving organizational success. Ownership, and ownership. What do you think?
I guess it's ownership. I think it also comes down to trust. Trust in anything gets you a chance to be successful.
And, Steve, you know, it's just about establishing that culture, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think you got to have identity, a culture that everybody wants to be a part of.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
They lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Now here's Dragic. 1:04 left in the 4th quarter. Iguodala left side. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 17-point lead, their biggest. Up top, Dudley. Here's Caruso. Offline with his 3. And it's the Heat with the ball. And Olynyk kicks to Iguodala. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Doesn't matter how many years Iguodala plays in this league, he's going to give you everything he has, wire to wire.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the pass to Caruso. Smith with it. Clock at 6. Here's the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.